Alright, well, I had me one of them things called a birthday this past week. And I don't really make too much of a big deal about my birthdays. I mean, I'm old enough where I don't care anymore. But it does give me an excuse to buy stuff. That's like the only good reason for birthdays is it gives me an excuse to spend a lot of money. So I did. I bought myself a gift. Two actually. First, on a side note here, it's the first time I actually ever bought Black Label, and this is kind of classy. Came with this. If I can get it open. Whiskey Stones. That's actually pretty cool. Got some Johnny Walker logo on it. I actually didn't notice that the first time. Those are actually pretty cool. No pun intended. I would actually use those. Of course, I mean, my days of being Class A alcoholic are pretty much over because I rarely drink anymore. But I figured, hey, I'm on vacation. It's kind of my birthday celebration this week, even though it's already passed. So I'm like, hey, I'll splurge a little bit. I mean, this is more like, for $40, you better include some Whiskey Stones in my whiskey. Black Label has so much flavor. Compared to Red Label, there's almost no comparison. Anyway, not what the video is about. So I bought me two things. And we'll show you the less interesting one first here. Not that it's less interesting, but this, well, you can actually see it in my hand. It's actually a Boker Magnum training battle song. And it's hard to open this up on camera because, battle songs. But anyone that knows me knows that I have a battle song currently, the Bradley Chimera 2. I think it's a 2. Pretty sure it's a 2. Kind of rare, they don't make it anymore, but I like it. I flipped it a little bit. Not good at it, and I cut myself, so I was kind of a little hesitant. But I figured, hey, you know what? I'm going to buy myself a practice battle song, or trainer, and kind of mess around. But I'm messing around with this one a little bit today. I mean, obviously I'm really bad at flipping. I'm not the flip master at all. I mean, I can flip, but not flip, actually. But so far, I mean, this one, you can tell it's cheaper. It was like $20. But it's decent. I mean, it's not bad. I mean, it's not a bad quality. Nice thing about it is the presentation's really good. He's got a little tin. Boker Magnum, got all your warranty stuff. Comes with a lot of extra screws and like hardware, which is kind of odd. And then it also, which I thought this was classy, if I can get it out of the box, came up your wrench, your Torx. I believe I don't know the exact size, but this is actually, you can use it to adjust your pivot. So it's kind of nice that they included that actually because it was a little tight. The safe handle was a little tight, so I had to loosen it up. But it flips pretty good. Like I said, you can tell it's a cheaper battle song. I mean, I've only really handled higher quality ones, decent quality ones, being the Bradley Chimera 2. But this isn't a bad choice. It feels like it's weighted pretty good. Sandwich construction. Not so much review, but it is a latch. Got your latch on there. Holds it pretty well. I don't think it locks open though. Oh, I'm wrong. It locks open. So yeah, you're not going to be using this to actually cut anything, but for a practice battle song, it's pretty good for $20. I can see it lasting a decent amount of time. It got a decent weight to it. It lasts a decent amount of time, and if it breaks, it's only like $20. But that was the first thing I bought. But that's not the main item I bought. The main item I bought, oh yeah, Benchmade. I've been kind of going ape over Benchmade recently. I mean, I got a lot of Benchmades. I got 530 Pardue, really really good, thin, fast knife. This thing's awesome. I gotta do a review on it. Got that. I just bought the Benchmade Ruckus not too long ago. So Benchmade is kind of my new favorite brand. Them and Microtech. Always have to show my Ultratech. I'm in love with this thing. But I kind of fell in love with this when I saw it. So this is the, it'll focus, Benchmade 51 Morpho. But it's the Blade HQ exclusive. So if anyone knows what the Blade HQ exclusive is, let's just show you. Let's get into it. I've actually never opened this, so this is my first impression. Oh, I got the stupid sticker. Let's cut it with the Kershaw Emerson CQC 1 something or other BS. This is kind of my opening knife. And my knife I use to cut my bracelets, because I've started making jewelry, because the hell not? Why not? Makes you look more manly. I got some cool jewelry designs I'm going to do. We'll make another video on that. Let's open this up. Huh, look at that. Look at that. Well, it's kind of half in the bag, and it's like, whatever. If you're going to put the condom on, put it on all the way, son. Got your Benchmade, clean and lubricate. It's a lubricate. They even know to lubricate. Funny. We don't want that. We just want the knife. Oh, yeah. Yep. Benchmade 51. Oh, can you see that blue in there? My lighting is crud, but you can't see the blue. It's anodized blue inside each of those holes. Now this is, if I could talk straight, is our retard. Let's get this out of the way. This is a little bit different design than the original Benchmade 51, because the original one has some channels drilled out, but this one just has the holes. But this is the Blade HQ exclusive, so, you know, a little bit different. I actually handled one of these at a gun show before. Not the Blade HQ exclusive, but just a regular 51 Morpho, and I was amazed at how light it was. Let's see, this one should have a spring latch. Oh yeah, spring-loaded latch. It's awesome. Let's open this up without cutting ourselves, because this one is sharp. Look at that. That is awesomeness. This one has a stonewash blade. I believe the original one's satin. I like the stonewash a little bit better. This one is actually cheaper. Slightly cheaper than the actual 51, not the actual 51 Morpho, but the regular 51, which still looks awesome. You know, the original, I have no issue with it. I just like green, and I thought this green, it's more of a, trying to think of the, it's not like an olive green, but it isn't a zombie green. Like, let me see here. Here's my Warren Thomas Baby Bushido. This one, I guess, would tend to be more on the lime green side. The 51 got a little bit more green. It's a little bit darker. It pairs up really well with that dark blue. I mean, this is a good combination. You almost don't think blue and green would go good together, but and it's really hard to see that on camera. I wonder, actually, let me get a little more light on the situation here. Oops, that's too much light. You can kind of see it there. Look at that. If I'd actually turn all the lights on down here, it would probably help. Oh, excuse me. A little sniffle there. So you D2 blade, and I'm sure it's, oh my god, that is razor sharp. I can just, oh my god, that is so razor sharp. I don't normally, wow. I'm normally not awed how sharp a knife is, but that edge I can tell. That thing is wicked sharp. I'm almost scared to hold this thing now. This is kind of making me nervous. See, lock open. And the spring-loaded latch work when it's locked open? Nope, doesn't. Oh, it does actually. I'm kind of worried about this thing now because it is so dang sharp. Oh, wow. See, I can't flip it here, but that is smooth. And let's actually do the all-important, I'm trying not to cut myself here, handle play here. Wow, there's like no play. There's like a little bit, but I mean, obviously you need some when you have a battle song. That is awesome. The nice thing about the 51s, or is it the 53 or the 31? I can't remember, the smaller one, is that they actually have pocket clips, which that is, let's see here. Can you see the Benchmade logo on there? Oops, upside down. That's a pretty nice pocket clip. Anodized blue. The blue anodizing is kind of like a darker type blue. Oh, there you can kind of see it a little bit. It's more of like a dark blue. Really, really nice. Now, you could get this with a black coated blade. Whee! But I thought the silver stonewash just looked a little bit better. And plus, it's kind of a little more flashier type of a knife. I don't think I'm actually going to carry it just because, you know, well, I might carry it. You never know. They're not illegal here where I live, but, I mean, you're not really going to pull this out and cut something. These are fun knives. I kind of wish I was really good at flipping them. That's why I got the trainer, because I want to get semi-decent. I want to learn a couple new moves, but, I mean, they are dangerous. Luckily, you can do some simple moves that are semi-safe, and I say semi-safe like in massive quotation marks, the safe part in massive quotation marks, but you can open them up fairly safe without too much harm coming to yourself. But if you do all the crazy aerials and stuff, I don't know. But it's a really lightweight knife. The handles are pretty lightweight. And that's what struck me the most about it when I handled it at the gun show, is that it felt so lightweight. I actually don't know if the one I handled was real. I assume it would be, but I'm sure there are fakes going around. The guys seem legit and cool. But yeah, wow. Tolerances are pretty good. I like those spacers. If you can focus. The spacers are not anodized. They're just a bare metal, but cool. Overall, the 51 is a classic. Like, it's been around now for a long time. Back when I originally got into battle songs, I wanted to get battle songs when I got into knives. A battle song was actually my first folder, or first main folder, other than like little Swiss Army knives, because I bought a Cold Steel Kobun, and then I wanted a folder, so I actually bought the Bradley Chimera. And I realized, hey, this isn't a great idea. I need another type of knife. So then I bought Endura, and it just went on from there. Bought then the SOG Aegis, and then it's history. I just started buying so many knives. But Battle Song was actually the first folding knife I actually got. And as far as strength go, I mean, we can get a philosophy a little bit later, but they got a really good lock-in mechanism as far as like a knife that's not going to fold on your hands. But yeah, they're just kind of cool too, and the mystique around them of being like massively dangerous knives. They're actually less dangerous than a folder. I mean, or even an auto. I mean, auto is so fast. That takes no muscle memory. These things, they look scary when you're opening them, but have more of a chance of hurting yourself than you actually do someone else with it, because it takes so much muscle memory to open one of these bad boys up. It's not even funny. I mean, I know some people are better than me, but you're not going to be opening one of these guys up under stress. They're purely fun, flashy knives. And with that being said, I'm going to get out of here and probably play a little bit of Dead Space on hard mode. Oh yeah, your boy started Dead Space on hard mode. I'm one of them cool kids. I like me some horror games. Take care and stay safe. Actually, don't stay safe if you're going to be flipping around a battle song knife. What am I saying?